5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Chaturanga Yoga here on the south coast of Spain. My name is Adam, and today I want to take you through a rocket-inspired detoxification journey. So we're going to use the basic series of Rocket 1 as our platform, and we're going to add variations, small techniques to really try and help get that maximum detoxification effect. We're going to start a little bit detoxifying our minds and our thoughts. So just for a few moments, I want you to be sat in a nice, comfortable, seated position with your spine nice and straight. You can have your hands wherever feel comfortable. Without trying too hard, start to connect with your breath. Let your breath have a cleansing effect on your thought patterns. Start to focus on what is going to be important for the next hour, more or less, which is listening to your body, breathing consciously and awarely, being in the present moment. You'll notice that I didn't give you any particular breathing exercise, just to focus on your breath. Let your body breathe naturally. So if you're used to practicing with me, you may be wondering why I don't have a t-shirt on today. Today we're going to start with Agni Sara, also known as fire washing. And the only way to really effectively demonstrate that technique is without the t-shirt, so you can see my abdominal area. So in very layman's terms, very basic terms, fire washing or Agni Sara is pumping off the belly when you have no air in your lungs. It takes practice. You'll get better over time. It may feel uncomfortable to start with, but it's a fabulous way to get your intestines moving, to get your stomach digesting. It's recommended to do it early in the morning, or at least 3, maybe even 4 hours after food. So make sure that you're timing this well, and if you want to skip this part and go straight to the practice, of course, your choice. So, nice and slowly, nice and gentle, I want you to stand up. And now I want you to stand with your feet maybe a little tiny bit wider than your hips. We're going to go through a few rounds, so don't worry if you don't get it perfect first time. There's one important key, not really a safety note, but something that will make it a lot more comfortable. When you inhale again, make sure you inhale when your abdomen is released, not drawn in. I'll explain it again when we get to that point. If not, it can be uncomfortable on your throat. So from here, what I want you to do is I want you to take a big inhale, reach the hands up, open through the chest. And then you exhale out all of the air and fold forward. Hands on your knees and come up, still with the air out. Draw your belly in towards your spine. And now pump. belly out, and then inhale. Take a few breaths. Get comfortable. Roll the shoulders. Again, inhale, hands up, reach, make yourselves big. Exhale out all the air, fold forward. Hold the breath. Suck the belly in. Pump. Come up when you need. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to side. It should feel quite hard work in your abdominal area. When you suck the air in to start with, remember that when you suck your belly in, you're not sucking in air. All you do is you're drawing your belly button in towards your spine and up into your ribs while you're holding your breath out. So, last time. Big inhale, reach up, expand the lungs. Exhale out all the air through the mouth. Draw the belly in. Pump. Come up when you need and breathe. Nice and slow, nice and steady, find the way to the front of your mat. Samastiti. Almost as if by magic, I have gained a t-shirt. So now we can continue with our practice. Remember, today we are focusing on detox. So repeated compression and extension of the abdominal area and also lots of twists. Listen to your bodies move with your breath, not my words. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead, stretch through the front of the body. Exhale, hips are like a hinge, hands down towards the floor. Inhale, come up halfway lift. And as you exhale, step or float your legs back, bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, roll open through the front of the body. Exhale, weight comes backwards, feet hip width, hands shoulder width, more or less, downward dog. So this downward dog, this is the first one. So you can bend your knees individually, you can massage your hips, a little bit of a wind in your lower body, start to feel a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more movement. Preparing for your body for what is to come. Come back to the center, make your body long. As you exhale, soften the knees and look forwards. Inhale, feet between the hands, halfway lift. And as you exhale, close like a book, head towards the feet. Inhale, stand up, unroll hands to the ceiling. Exhale, directly forward, fold. Gracefully lengthen your body, head to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, weight in the toes. Exhale, legs back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, weight backward. And as you exhale, tuck your toes under, spread your fingers. Find your upside down V, better known as downward dog. So try and feel that your spine is long, you're rolling your shoulders externally. We're going to start with a little bit of that compression extension of your abdominal area. So with your next inhalation, right leg high in the sky, nice square hips. And as you exhale, bring your right knee forward to your right tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Lift. Right knee to the left. Lift. Right knee to the right. Keep moving with your breath, changing sides on each repetition. Make sure that you're squeezing in your belly. You feel the control, the core, the strength in the center of your body. One more time, lift. And as you exhale, place that right foot down on the floor. This time, left leg. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, lift. Left knee, right tricep. Lift. Again, same as you did on the other side, keep moving. Make sure that you squeeze. You bring your knee to the opposite tricep on each repetition. You feel how the weight shifts forwards and shifts backwards. Try and keep pushing the floor away. Don't collapse and hunch into your shoulders. Keep your shoulders strong and your back high. One more time, lift. And as you exhale, place that left foot back down on the mat, downward dog. Exhale, soften the knees, look forwards. Inhale, step, float, fly, feet between the hands, halfway lift. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach tall, push the floor away with the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Hips act like a hinge. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, roll open through the front of the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, weight comes back into downward dog. So now our first twist. So with your next exhalation, bend your left knee, hold your left ankle with your right hand, look under your left armpit, and then gently straighten that left leg. You can pull softly against your left ankle with your right hand to get a tighter twist. Keep breathing. Inhale, right hand forwards. And as you exhale, bend your right knee. Hold your right ankle with your left hand. Look under the right armpit. If you've got the space, if you've got the length, you can then come back to straighten your right leg. Make your right hand strong in the mat. Push the hand through the floor. You're feeling the strength around the outside of your belly, but more probably you're feeling the stability in your right shoulder. So push the floor away. Make sure the shoulder is stable. Try and help the muscles support the joint, not just collapsing. Inhale, left hand forwards. And as you exhale, soften the knees. Look between the hands. Inhale, feet between the hands, halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold. Bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the hands up for chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold, head down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the floor. Exhale, push the legs back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, hands up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, right leg back, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forwards, hands up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, left leg slides back, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So this time I'm going to give you a little bit of a pause in downward dog. Just get long in downward dog. Rotate the shoulders externally. Make sure you're gripping with all the palm and the fingertips of your hands. You might have a little bend in your knees to get your back longer. All good. Make sure you're breathing. Not so extreme, but you feel how your belly button moves, similar to our fire washing at the beginning of the practice. Exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Inhale, float the feet between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, hands to the mat. Exhale, legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, hands up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the floor, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forwards, reach up. Exhale, hands down, leg back, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your feet towards the center line of your mat and a tiny bit further forwards. Inhale, right leg high in the sky. And as you exhale, bend the right knee, look under the right armpit, twist open through the right side of the hip. Strong left leg, push the floor away, stretching through the quadricep, the hip flexor. The beauty of every pose in Rocket is you can make it your own. You don't have to go somewhere particular. You modify, you vary, you make it work for you. If you want to have your legs straight, you have your legs straight. If you want to lift your knee, you lift your knee. If you want the knee back, you have the knee back. Find what works for you. As you exhale, bring that right foot back down to the floor. And as you inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, look under the left side of your body. Make space through the left side of your chest. Feel the weight spread evenly between both of your hands. You can find your opening. Or you can find the strength in the outside of your hip, the strength on the inside of your leg. Do whatever feels good. Make it yours. Whatever you're doing, make sure you're breathing. With your next exhale, left foot down towards the floor. We're in that slightly short downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, feet between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unroll for chair. And as you exhale, again, straighten the legs, head down, shoulders down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, push the legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right hand up, right leg back, side plank. You can lift the right leg if you wish, or you can stack the right leg. As you exhale, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forwards, hands up, warrior one. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, side plank, left leg back, stacked or flying. Few breaths. Push the floor away, keep your balance, strong back leg. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high in the sky, square hips. As you exhale, that right leg goes under the left armpit, 90 degrees to your body, right arm is strong. Find your opening, slide your right leg further outward, open through the front of your left hip. You're making your belly big. This is that extension of your abdominal area.
As you exhale, place the left hand down towards the floor. Inhale, right leg high in the sky. As you exhale, place that right foot down the mat. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, thread the left leg under the right armpit, 90 degrees to your body. Push the floor away with your left side of your foot. And again, open. Make yourselves big, make yourselves spread, open. Increase the distance between the left foot and the right hand, the right foot and the left hand, like a big star. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, left leg high in the sky. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, look forwards. Choose your landing point. Inhale, feet between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. With your feet together this time, inhale, hands up, bend the knees for chair. Strong back, spread your toes. Try and feel that your bum is heavy, but your hands are light. As you exhale, right elbow, left knee, hands together in prayer. Inhale, twist open, push the hands together. Now you have a choice. You can stay here, or you can lower your right hand and lift your left. Try and keep your knees and your hips in line to let the twist come into your spine, not by displacing your hip. Exhale, hands come back together. Inhale, come to the center, hands up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, twist, push the hands together. Again, you've got the choice. You can keep your hands where they are or lower the left hand and lift the right. The rotation happens along your spine. The right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands forwards, glutes back, back horizontal. The legs are on fire, I know. Go with it just for a couple more breaths. Exhale, hands to the floor in front of the feet. With your knees behind your triceps or in your armpits, play with lifting your feet off the floor for crow. Squeeze the heels in towards the glutes. This is the compression of your abdominal area. Exhale, legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. That's enough rest. So inhale, right leg high in the sky. Exhale, right foot forwards between the hands. And as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. And we hold. Strong front leg, strong back leg, trying to get the twist. If you feel like you want to get deeper in the twist, you can assist with your hand to really get tight in the twist, but then take your hand away and hold. Inhale, hands back up towards the center, lower the back heel. Exhale, warrior two, arms horizontal, heels in line. Inhale, right hand up, left hand back, reverse warrior two. Stretch through the right side of your body. There's no weight in the back hand, it's just there as a guide. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And as you exhale, reach the right hand forward, adjust the back foot if you need for triangle. So the right hand comes down, the left hand comes up. Use your right hand to push on the inside of your right leg. Try and feel that your spine is horizontal, the same height of the crown of your head as your coccyx. You're in one flat line. As you exhale, look down towards the floor, bend the right knee. Right hand touches the floor, 50 centimeters in front of the foot. Lift your left leg, half moon. Keep your body in one nice plane. The alignment is very similar to triangle. So you're strong on the outside edge of your leg, you're looking towards the floor, or you're looking out towards the side, or maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Have as little weight as possible on that front hand. Now as you exhale and lower your left hand and left foot, we're preparing for revolved triangle. So your left foot is separated at hip width, not quite such a long step back. Now with your next inhalation, right hand up towards the sky. Revolved triangle. So you can have your left hand on the inside, on top, or the outside of your right foot. What I want you to feel is that your hips are square, so your right leg is aligned with the outside edge of your mat, and your hips are parallel with the short edge of your mat. The twist happens in the back. As you exhale, look down towards the floor. Left hand slightly offset from the front foot, slightly further forwards. Now, keep your right leg straight, but let the weight come forwards to lift the back leg for revolved half moon. So you stay open through your chest, you stay long through your back leg. The right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. There's the littlest weight possible on your left hand. As you exhale and bring that left heel back down, imagine we're going to prepare for warrior two again. So nice straight line, left arm comes back, warrior two. As you exhale, start to reach forwards with that right hand. When you can go no further forward, the right arm comes in front of the right leg, the left arm comes behind the back, and you take hold of your left wrist. Really open through the side of your chest. Straighten the left arm as much as you can. Strong front leg. Grip the floor with both of your feet. Feel the strength in your right leg, the straight line from your left shoulder down towards your left heel. With your next inhalation, hands and back heel up. And as you exhale, left armpit on the outside of the right knee. Bring your hands together in prayer and find a nice strong twist. On this side, you also have an option to bind. It's a little bit more complicated on this side. You need a little bit more space. Listen to your body. As you exhale, bring your hands down towards the floor. Step the right leg back, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, elbows down towards the floor. Try and keep your arms parallel, hands and elbows separated at the same width. Come up onto your tiptoes. As high as you can on your tiptoes, make sure the head's not on the floor. Tiptoe a tiny little bit further forward with your feet. And now from here, raise the right leg high in the sky. With a tiny little impulse, push the weight forward and play, bringing both legs up and towards the sky for Pincha Mayurasana. Spread your fingers, feel your body is long, try and zip your legs together. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Make sure that your head is not resting too heavily or at all on the floor. We could call this the detox of the blood in our legs. As you exhale, gently, slowly bring your feet back down towards the floor. We're back in our dolphin. Inhale, lift the elbows to come back into downward dog. And exhale. No surprises this time, same deal on the other leg. So inhale, left leg high in the sky. Exhale, left foot forwards between your hands. Inhale, reach your fingertips forwards and up. And as you exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Again, you can help adjust, get the twist, help with your arms to start with if you wish, but then hold. And let your strength of your body do the work, not your arms. Keep breathing. Inhale, hands back up to the center. And as you exhale, lower the back heel, arms horizontal, warrior two. Inhale, left hand up, right hand back, reverse warrior. Open the left side of your body. Remember, same as the other side, your right hand is not to put weight on. You keep that left knee above the ankle. Try and keep reaching back. Don't collapse in the right side of the body. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. As you exhale, left hand forward, reach, we're coming into triangle. So the left hand comes down, the right hand comes up. Keep your body in one plane. Try and feel that your heels are in one straight line, then your hips are aligned with your heels and your shoulders are aligned with your hips. The right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. You can look up, you can look to the side, you can look to the floor. Feel the length on the right side of your body. As you exhale, bend your front knee, left hand 30 centimeters forwards. As you inhale, tiny bit of weight in the front hand to lift your back leg to come up for half moon. Again, you've got the option, look wherever you wish. Try and have as little weight on the front hand as possible. Strong in the outside of the right hip, the right hand is still reaching up towards the ceiling. Trying to form a straight line from the shoulder through the hip to the heel. Now as you exhale, bring your right hand down and your right foot preparing for revolved triangle. So feet are separated at hip width, more or less the distance of a leg between both of your feet. Right hand can be on the inside, on top, or on the outside of that left foot. The left hand comes up. Try and feel that your hips are square. Similar weight between both feet. Reach the left hand up, spine is long. Exhale, look down towards the floor. Now the right hand tiny bit further forwards, offset from the left foot, and lift the back leg for half moon. The weight is in the leg, it's not in the front arm. You're trying to keep your hips square, you're feeling that the spine is straight, you're trying to increase the distance between your heel and the top of your head. Now, if you remember from the other side, now we're going to get ready for warrior two. So gently bring your right foot back, place your heel on the floor. Right hand come up, we come into warrior two. And then from warrior two, reach forward, forward, forward with the left hand. When you can go no further forwards, the left hand comes under the left leg, the right hand goes behind the back, hold your right wrist. If you can't manage to hold your wrist, you can hold your fingertips. If you can't hold your fingertips, then hold your trousers. Lower the right hip, let the knee stay above the ankle. Breathe. Stability control around the outside edge of the left hip. As you inhale, release the binds, hands and back heel up. Now as you exhale, right armpit outside of your left knee. Bring your hands together in prayer. Push your hands together to get the twist. The back leg is strong. If on this side also you feel like you've got the space, the right hand can come under the left leg, the left hand goes behind the back. Remember, no bind, no problem. Feel the integrity in the pose. As you exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor. The left leg slides back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Exhale, lower the elbows and forearms. This time you have a choice. Well, you have a choice all the time. You can stay here in dolphin. Or once again, you can come up into Pincha Mayurasana, but this time try hopping with the left leg first. If you're very comfortable in Pincha Mayurasana, try bringing your knees down and towards your chest and then come back to straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. A little bit of extra work for the core. Obviously, feel more comfortable, you can go next to the wall. We're still trying to keep our head off the mat. As you exhale, bring your legs back down towards the floor to find dolphin. Inhale, lift the elbows and forearms for downward dog. Exhale. With your next exhalation, let your weight come forwards. Inhale, hands back, take hold of the toes, halfway lift. And as you exhale, elbows out towards the side. Get the length along your back. Imagine you're trying to gently pull with your arms to close the distance between your head and your feet. You can have as much bend in the knees as possible or as needs to make sure you're getting stretch in the back of your legs and also your lower back. As you inhale, come up halfway. Place your hands on the mat 30 centimeters in front of your feet. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Now as you inhale, lift the left hand up towards the sky. Stretch through the outside edge of your left hip. Try and feel the power to rotate through your chest, along your lower back. As you exhale, place that left hand down, straighten the leg. Now as you inhale, bend your left knee, lift your right hand again, twist along your spine, reach that right hand up towards the sky, straighten the right leg, stretch through the outside edge of your glute. Make space. Just because the left leg bent doesn't mean there's no weight in it. Try and keep that engagement. We'll just straighten the right leg to get more of a deeper twist. As you exhale, bring that right hand down towards the floor, straighten the left leg. Inhale, come up halfway, really flat back. Now as you exhale, bring your hands 10 centimeters in front of your feet, forward fold. Weight in the hands, weight in the fingertips. Inhale, come up to tiptoes. And as you exhale, toes to the wrists and float the feet down. Hands forwards. Let the weight go a tiny little bit forwards into the hands, come up onto your tiptoes, and again, support the weight through the arms and the shoulders, float the feet towards the wrists, and slowly lower. If it feels like it's very, very, very hard work, you can open your legs a little bit wider than the mat, and it will make it a bit easier. Keep floating forward, super control, super soft, there's no rush. We're making very slow progress until we're in a forward fold at the front of the mat. When you're in your forward fold at the front of the mat, this time hug the back of your legs. Really draw your shoulders in towards your knees, your head down towards your feet. Again, you can still have the knees bent, no problem. Try and keep the weight spread evenly between the toes and the heels. As you inhale, slowly unroll, stand up. And as you exhale, hands heart center, take a pace back with your left leg. Feet parallel, inhale, reach the hands up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, use your hips like a hinge. Heart, chest, head, fold forward, soft and slow. You feel how your body comes between your legs. You're not trying to kiss the floor, you're trying to bring your belly button between your legs. Your hands can be on the floor in between your feet, or you might like the sensation reaching your hands back out behind your legs. It might help you get a bit further into the pose. What I want you to feel is the stretch in the back of your legs, the stability of your feet in the floor, and your pelvis is trying to rotate forward to keep your spine as straight as possible. With your next inhale, reach all the way up, hands, head, shoulders, heart. And as you exhale again, forward, fold, hands down onto the floor, this time in between your feet. Now from here, what I want you to do is I want you to bend your knees a little bit and also bend your elbows to place your head down on the floor to form a triangle with your hands. Now this might be enough. You might stay here and gently work on straightening your legs. If you're comfortable, you can bring your legs up into the sky for a tripod headstand. If not, keep your feet on the floor and keep working on straightening the legs. If you're in your tripod headstand and you're comfortable, keep your shoulders square and then gently start to rotate your legs out towards the right-hand side. So you feel the twist along your body, so it's like your belly button is looking towards the wall to your right-hand side. Stay strong, be careful. Back towards the center. And now out towards the left-hand side. So you might feel that your shoulders want to come out of alignment. Try and keep your upper body stable. Keep pushing the floor away with both of your hands. Now you're turning your belly button towards the wall on your left-hand side. Keep the legs zipped together. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. And now as slow and as controlled as possible, open your legs and slowly lower your feet back down towards the floor. And as you inhale, reach the hands, the head, the heart, all the way up. And again, forward, fold. This time place your hands under your shoulders and come back up halfway. So now from halfway, right hand, left foot. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. Push the floor down with your right hand. Lift up with your left hand. Try and feel that the twist comes along your back, not by pushing your hips out of alignment. You should feel a relatively even stretch on both of your groins. If you only feel stretch on the inside of your right groin, then you've really moved your pelvis too far. With your next exhalation, left hand, right foot. Inhale, right hand up towards the sky. Open, 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 open. Remember, try and feel even stretch on both insides of the legs. Reach up, up, up with that right hand. Exhale, right hand, left foot. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. But this time as you exhale, bring the left hand between the arm and the leg and look for the right leg. Now it might be your thigh, it might be your shin, or it might be all the way down towards your ankle. Use both arms to really help the twist. Stretch through the right side of your body, your right pectoral muscle, your right armpit. As you inhale, last time, left hand up towards the sky, unroll. And as you exhale, left hand, right foot. Inhale that right hand up, make sure that you're long, make sure that you're square. And now as you exhale, right hand between the gap between the arm and the leg, look for your left shin, your left knee, your left quadricep and twist. Maybe not your knee, probably not a great idea to hold the knee, much better to hold the thigh or maybe the back of the calf or the ankle. Breathe and twist. Inhale, right hand up towards the sky, open through your heart. And as you exhale, both hands under your shoulders. Inhale, come up to tiptoes. And as you exhale, slide the feet in towards the center of the mat. Inhale, slowly unroll each vertebra individually. Exhale, take a pace forward, Samastiti at the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the hands up, take a pace back with the right leg. As you exhale, place your hands on your hips and help your body rotate forward. Keep your spine straight. When you feel that your spine is horizontal, reach your hands forwards. Try and keep your back flat, strong stretch in the left leg. Try not to hyperextend the knee. Reach forwards, forwards, forwards with both of your hands. As you exhale, place the hands down. Fingers point backwards, palms point forward. Weight in your hands and your shoulders. Really push your fingertips through the floor. And now lift your right foot, heel in towards the bum. Squeeze your core. As you exhale, let the weight come forward. Slowly walk your hands in front of your left foot and lift that right leg high in the sky for standing splits. You can hold your left ankle if you wish. And as you exhale, place that right foot down on the floor. Inhale, slowly unroll, come up, hands to the ceiling. As you exhale, pace back with the left leg, hands to the hips. Inhale, open through the heart. With your feet at hip width, as you exhale, hips rotate forward. Keep your spine nice and long. Same as you did on the other side. When you get horizontal, reach the hands forwards. Weight even between both legs. You feel both feet pushing through the floor. Exhale, hands down towards the mat, fingers point back. Engage through your core, your abs. Now weight through the shoulders, lift your back heel towards your glute. You're in a strong position. You're drawing your knee in towards your shoulder, your heel in towards your glutes, and you're pushing the floor away with your hand. Try not to let the weight come too far forward yet. Now slowly start to let the weight come forward. Be careful with that right leg. Hands come in front of your foot, and you straighten that left leg high up into the sky for standing splits. Again, you've got the option to hold your right ankle if you want and really draw your body in towards the leg. Breathe. Exhale, softly place that left foot down on the floor. And as you inhale, unroll, stand tall. Exhale, hands heart center forward, fold. Inhale, hands to the floor, halfway lift. Exhale, step, float, fly the legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Exhale, soften the knees. Inhale, float the feet forwards to a seated position, Dandasana. Spend a breath. Interlink your thumbs and really lift. As you exhale, fold at your hips like a hinge. Try and keep your back flat. Belly button towards your quads. Chest, ribs towards your knees. Head goes forwards. We're not just trying to get our head down between our legs. That's not the idea. We're trying to keep our body long. You can keep your chin in towards your chest, or you can look forwards, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Make sure you're stretching your lower back and the underside of your legs. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, right hand on the outside edge of your left foot, thumb points down. Left hand reaches over the top to reach the outside edge of your right foot, and now you use both of your hands to twist. So we're folded forward once again. You're using your arm to really try and get the twist, to look under the left armpit. You're going to feel more stretch on the outside edge of your left leg. You're using your right arm to help shuffle to try and really rotate along the back. Legs are strong. As you inhale, come up. And this time the other way. So your left hand comes down towards your right foot, thumb points down. Right arm reaches over the top, outside edge of your left leg. Your left elbow comes on the outside of your right shin if it's possible. And then you help to get the real twist, the real length. Strong stretch for the right leg for sure. Pull with both of your arms, try and make your body long. You might feel that bit of compression, that bit of squeeze in your belly. That's what we're looking for. We're trying to get that detoxification, that compression, the twist, the movement in your internal organs. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, untwist, sit up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down towards the floor, fingertips point forwards. As you inhale, point your toes down, lift your legs, your hips, your chest. If it's too much with your legs straight, you can bend your knees. You can look up, you can look forwards, you can look back, listen to your neck. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings, push the floor away. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower the buttocks. Inhale, reach the hands up. As you exhale, hands down, legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees. Inhale, legs forward. We're getting prepared for half hero, so you can bend your right knee and have your right foot on the outside of your hip. If you can't come through with the jump from here seated, wait onto the left-hand side and bend your right leg. If it's too much, you can have a block under your left glute. No pain in the knee. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, forward fold. Be careful with your knee. Keep your body long. Stretching through that left leg. No pain or discomfort in the right knee. As you inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, lift your left leg. Hold the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand. The left hand reaches back. Find your twist open through your heart. And now with your next exhalation, left hand comes back to hold the right heel. If you don't arrive to your heel, no problem. You can keep your hand on the floor or just reaching out behind you. Look over your left shoulder. You can hold your heel if you wish to point your toe, or you could hold the underside, the ball of your foot, if you wish to get a bit more length in your calf or your hamstring. Find what works for you. 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, come back towards the center. Lower the left leg. Inhale, hands up. And as you exhale, hands down towards the floor. Legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, legs forward, this time bending the left knee. Remember, you can use that block if you wish. Be careful with your knee. Make sure you're comfortable. Inhale, reach the hands up. And as you exhale, forward. Keep the right leg strong. Try and stop yourself falling out towards the right-hand side. That left foot, that left bum is going to keep trying pushing you out towards the right. You need to push down with your right leg to try and keep your body aligned with your leg. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, lift the right leg. Left hand on the outside of that foot. Remember, you can hold the heel, the edge of the foot, or the top of the foot. Right hand comes back. You feel the twist. You feel the openness. And from here, you have a choice. You could bring your hand down towards the floor. You could leave it where it was, or you could take hold of that left heel. Look over your right shoulder and grow. Still no pain in the right knee. Listen to your body. Pain is your sign to stop. Exhale back towards the center, lower the right leg. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, legs back, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal the knees just a little bit, get a little bit loose, get a little bit free in the hips. And as you exhale, soften your knees. Inhale, feet forwards. We're preparing the right leg for Janu Sirsasana A. So your right foot pushes onto the inside of your left leg. Your right knee draws down. You're nice and tall. Inhale up. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Now once you've folded forwards, hold your left foot or wherever you arrive with your left hand and reach that right hand out behind you to get that nice open twist. And now that right hand behind your back, look for the top of your left thigh. If you don't arrive, you can hold your t-shirt or your hip or just have your hand on the floor behind you. Rotate, rotate. Try and keep your right sit bone on the floor. Try and iron the floor with the back of your left knee. Breathe. Inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky. And as you exhale, reach out towards that left-hand side. Right hand takes hold of the left foot. And now as you inhale, that left hand reaches out behind you. Try and form a straight line between the two arms. And as you exhale, the left hand comes behind the back. Look for your right leg. The twist might feel more intense, a little bit more, maybe uncomfortable on this side, not quite so natural. Breathe. Inhale, both hands up to the center, align the body with the short edge of your mat. Exhale, legs back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, legs forward, this time preparing the left leg. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward, forward. Inhale, reach the left hand behind you, hold the foot, the ankle, the inside of the leg with the right hand. And as you exhale, left hand behind your back, look for the top of the right leg or your hip or your t-shirt or just the floor. Rotate open. Try and think about the energetic line from your coccyx down to your tailbone. You're pushing against the inside of your right foot with your right hand to help get more of a twist. You're drawing your left shoulder backwards. Inhale, left hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale, left hand down towards the right foot. Inhale, reach that right hand out behind you. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down towards your left leg. Again, you look for the twist, you try and feel the integrity, you try and feel the alignment in the pose. So your right leg is straight, your right shoulder is rolling back, your left arm is helping pull against the outside edge of your right foot or the outside edge of your leg to help get more of a twist. As you inhale, slowly come back towards the center, hands up, left leg forwards. And as you exhale, Navasana, boat. Legs come up, chest stays long, shoulders stay back. If you need to bend your knees, then bend your knees, but try and make sure that you've got your spine straight. Also, if it's really, really too much, you could hold the back of your legs. As you exhale, hover your heels just above the floor. Keep your shoulder blades off the mat, but lower your lower back. Imagine there's a string between your chin and your toes. You're just hanging out here. You're just holding. This is strong. If you've got a six-pack, now is the time to feel it. And if you don't have a six-pack, there's a good chance that this pose will get you on quite quickly. Inhale, lift up, back up to boat. Remember, chest is long, shoulders are back, chest is forwards, belly button is forwards. Exhale once again, hover the heels and the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Spread your hands, point your toes, engage through your legs. Inhale, boat. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Exhale, soften your knees. Inhale the legs forward, preparing for Marichyasana with the right leg bent. So you inhale the hands all the way up. We've got a space between the foot and the leg. And as you exhale, reach forwards. You can hold your heel to help pull your body further forwards. If you feel like you've got the space, you can pass the right arm around the front of your right shin, the left arm around your back, and you can hold your left wrist with your right hand. Try and breathe, try and squeeze. Shoulder comes in, knee comes in towards the shoulder. The strength of the right leg on the floor helps you get a little bit more rotation in the hips to get you a little bit longer. Toes of the left foot point up towards the ceiling. Your left leg is active. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, right hand at the base of the spine. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. As you exhale, left elbow on the outside of your right knee, hand back up towards the ceiling. Again, you get a twist. Try not to have too much weight in that back arm. If you feel like you've got the space, there's also a bind in this position. It's not essential, you don't have to do it. Try and make sure that you still feel the integrity in the pose. Three, two, and one. Inhale, right leg forwards, hands up. Exhale, legs back, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees. Inhale, legs forwards. This time the left leg is bent for Marichyasana on this side. So you inhale, reach up. Remember the little gap between your foot and your leg, and slowly fold forward. So you can hold your heel, you can hold your shin, you could hold your toes. If you feel like you've got the space, you can pass the left arm in front of the shin and the right arm comes back. Length along the spine. Breathe. Stretching the lumbar spine, the muscles that attach the back of your hips to the top, the back of your ribs. With your next inhalation, reach up, straighten the spine, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, left hand down, right elbow on the outside of your left knee. And as you inhale, twist. Right hand up, you use the left hand in the floor to really help get the twist. And again, the same. If you want to look for the bind, the right arm passes around the top of the left knee. And breathe. If in any way it causes you pain, stop, pause, find a variation that works for you. My definition of not working for you is something that causes you pain. Inhale, arms up, straighten the leg. As you exhale, bend your knees, lift your feet. This time, bring your hands together in prayer, left elbow, right knee. So you've got your hands at your heart center. You're using your left elbow to push against your knee. You're feeling the twist. You're feeling a little bit more strength in your core. You're trying to keep your back nice and long. Inhale, come back to the center, hands up. Exhale, out towards the other side. So this time, right elbow on the outside of your left knee, hands in prayer, heart center, and push. Keep breathing. Inhale, come back to the center, straighten the legs and arms. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, feet forward, preparing for bound angle. So the feet together, knees up towards the side. Hold the tops of your feet, and as you inhale, straighten your back. Roll onto the front edges of your sit bones so your belly button comes forward. And as you exhale, fold forwards. Now you can choose. You can choose to keep your back straight, bring your belly button towards your heels, or you may wish to bend or allow your spine to curve and bring your head down towards your toes. You can choose. So back straight or back curved, whatever feels right for you at this moment in time.
Knees in either position come down towards the floor, opening through the groin, a little bit more of an introspective position. With your next inhale, take hold of your big toes and start to unroll to sit tall.
When your back is straight and you feel there's the weight once again back evenly on your sit bones, lean back a little bit and lift your feet off the floor. Now try and keep your spine straight and then gently lift your legs and open your legs out towards the side. Keep trying to roll the weight onto your sit bones. You should be feeling like you're balancing. If you're not feeling like you're balancing, then you're not in the correct position. You're just sitting back on your glutes. You should be feeling a balance, like your belly button is trying to come into between your legs. You can imagine that there's a kind soul behind you pushing your lower back forwards and pulling your feet backwards. 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, gently bring your feet together. Long, 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 long. And as you exhale, lower your left leg and gently start to lay back, holding your right foot. Be careful, you might need to bend your knee or you might want to use a strap. What I want you to feel is the big stretch along the underside of your right leg. We've not done too much for our hamstring flexibility today, so be careful. With your next exhalation, take hold of your right foot with your left hand, or the strap, or the outside of your shin, and bring your right hand down towards the floor. And now, nice and gentle, start to twist to lower the right foot down towards the left-hand side. So you might want to bend your right knee. You might want to hold the knee instead of the foot. What I want you to feel is the twist in your back, the compression in your belly. Keep breathing. Left leg stays strong. Right shoulder stays on the floor. As you inhale, nice and carefully, bring that left leg back up towards the center. Release the hand, and we're going to bring that left leg up to join the right. Now, with a little bit of an impulse, we're going to rock forwards, take hold of our feet once again into our high boat, holding our feet. Just a couple of breaths, squeeze, get long, bring the chest, knees in towards your chest, head towards your shins, toes towards the ceiling, head towards the ceiling. And this time, nice and soft, hold your left foot, gently lower your right leg and lay yourselves down with your left leg straight up to the sky. Listen to your body. Keep breathing. So the right leg stays engaged. Now take hold of the outside edge of your left foot or the outside edge of the leg or the strap, whatever feels good. Lower your left hand and then soft and smooth and careful. Lower that left leg out towards the right hand side. Remember, I want you to feel the twist in the back. So if you get a nicer twist with your knee bent, your left knee, then by all means, please bend your left knee. Keep your right leg engaged. Left shoulder down on the floor. You could look up towards the left-hand side if you wish. Be careful with your neck. Three, 2, and 1. Gentle, careful and slow. Start to turn back towards the center. Release the right arm and the right leg comes back up to join. And this time when we lower the legs, we're going to flow all the way through into Chaturanga. So lower the legs, hands on the floor, legs go back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Spend a moment here, push the floor away with your hands, roll your shoulders back, feel the length through the front of your hip flexors. And as you exhale, downward dog. Exhale, soften the knees. Inhale, feet forwards into a seated position. Any seated position that works for you. So now here in this seated position, I want you to feel long, I want you to feel engaged. I want you to hold the front edges of your shins and just roll open a little bit through the chest. As you exhale, bring your head down towards your belly button. Inhale and roll, look up long, front of the body. Exhale, come neutral. Now, uncross your legs, feet on the floor, core engaged, strong. Keep lowering, lowering, lowering. You can imagine you're holding a rope and it helps you to lower super carefully, super slow. You don't lose control, you don't fall down at any point. And when you arrive with your shoulders on the floor, slide your feet a little bit closer towards your hands so you can just touch your heels with your hands. Bring your hands under your shoulders, fingertips look towards the feet. Now strong through the legs to lift your hips. You may wish to stay here. Be careful with your neck and your shoulders. If you feel strong, push the floor away with your arms. Slide your head under to look behind you. Here you can adjust the hands, get comfortable, and then from there, push the floor away, lift your head away from the floor for wheel, or Urdhva Dhanurasana. Opening through the front of your body, your legs stay strong. If it feels terrible for your back, then maybe try spreading your feet a little bit wider or coming up onto your tiptoes. If that still feels terrible, then come out of the pose. It's not worth it. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Breathe. As you exhale, carefully bring your head and shoulders down towards the floor. Slowly unroll, let all of your vertebrae come down towards the floor. Bring your arms on the inside of your knees, the hands on the outside of your foot for a couple of breaths in Happy Baby. Try and stick all of your spine onto the floor so your tailbone comes down. You feel the back of your hips are on the mat. They're not hovering in the air. With your next inhalation, bring your feet together. Take your hands away from your feet, your hands down onto the mat. Straighten your legs and lift your hips above your shoulders. We're coming up into shoulder stand. So lift the legs, push the feet up towards the ceiling. Be very, very careful with your necks. This is called shoulder stand. It's not called neck stand. Let the weight be on your shoulders. If you can't feel that you have the weight on your shoulders, then try with a blanket or a towel under your shoulders. A couple more breaths here to allow the blood to drain from the legs, to challenge your heart to pump the blood all the way up there to the toes, to increase the oxygenated blood in your brain.
If lotus pose is a part of your practice, you can now cross your legs in lotus. If lotus is not a part of your practice, then just keep your legs straight. Now, nice and slowly, nice and carefully, with your legs straight or your legs crossed in lotus, bring your hands down towards the floor and slowly start to lower your back. When your lower back arrives to the floor, come up into a seated position. If you're not in lotus, then you can just cross your legs in any comfortable seated position. Straight, long spine. Bring your hands towards the front edges of your knees to help gently draw your chest forwards. Feel engaged, feel present. Come back to the detoxifying breath, cleansing your thoughts, thinking about the here and now. What messages are your body telling you? So now, our last effort, our last physical effort. So either in lotus or with your legs crossed normally, I want you to bring your hands between your knees and your hips. Lift your knees a little bit and bring your hands in a little bit closer. And now let your weight come forwards. Keep your arms straight, push the floor away and lift away from the floor. You feel the core engage, you're squeezing through your abdominal muscles. You feel the strength in the shoulders, the stability. Even if you can't lift off the floor, that doesn't stop you pushing down and trying to lift off the floor. Don't just give up. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, sit yourselves down. Bring your hands away from the floor, and you can bring your hands to your knees, towards your lap, at your heart center. Spend a few moments in this, once again, still and steady place. And then listening to all the information that your body is giving you, decide what you need to do now. It may be a headstand or a handstand. It may be to lay back in Shavasana directly. You might want to come into child's pose. Listen to your body. Prepare yourselves for your final relaxation. It's a very important part of the practice. Try not to skip the final relaxation. It lets your body and brain assimilate what you have just done. Don't just move on with the next thing in your day. Give yourselves a chance. Namaste.